So the only real requirement in terms of that is that at the time that the home settles, you can't you can't own a property, whether that be land or an established property. But you could have been in the market previously, or you could have just come out, or you could be a first home buyer. So Keystart's designed to solve a particular problem, and it's the biggest problem in the market, which is people's ability to save for a deposit. So a bank you typically need 20%, and so median house price is a bit over $500,000 at the moment. And so if you've got, if you're 28 years old, just finished your studies, or got your first real serious job, there's not too many who've got $100,000 sitting in their pocket. Keystart, you only need 2% deposit. Or the banks might say yes, and you might only need 5% deposit or 10%, but they're going to charge you lender's mortgage insurance, and so Keystart doesn't do that. So that lender's mortgage insurance might cost you $15,000 on top of the deposit that you need, and so we solve that problem just with a really simple solution, which is a low deposit. Keystart doesn't have any requirements in that respect. It could be an established property, it could be you're looking to build a new place, it could be a townhouse, an apartment, it could be newly built, no one's lived in it before, it doesn't really matter. And shared equity is a really great solution for people who are on slightly lower incomes, and you have that that barrier is a little bit bigger for them, but that only makes up about 10% of our business. 90% is just a simple low deposit home loan, which works like a home loan like anywhere else. So at the moment, we have maximum incomes. That's designed to make sure that we're really helping people who really do need it. So at the moment, for a family, which is a single or a couple who've got kids, and that's 155. For a couple, it's 130, and for a single, it's 115,000. So that captures the vast majority of people in the market in terms of their incomes. There's still barriers for people a bit above that, and we're looking at that as well. We might be able to see if we can help those people in the future as well.
Okay.
We've done a lot of work in the last few years from a technology point of view, processes in our people. So at the moment, to get your pre-approval, which is the piece you really need to know that you can go ahead, it's taking about a day to a day and a half. And then to formal approval, it depends. So if it's an established property, it's a lot easier. If it's a construction, then we need more documentation like the builder's contracts. But we've done an end-to-end from receive of application to formal approval in the last week and 4 days. But typically it's probably going to take you about 10 to 15 days. So we're a low deposit, not a low cost lender. So we use the average of the big four banks' standard variable rate. So at the moment that's 4.54%. Now, it seems a lot higher than the rates that people see advertised, but the reality, if you have a low deposit, you don't have access to those rates anyway. And so with the fact that you're not paying lender's mortgage insurance, if you do the numbers, you're better off with Keystart anyway, probably for the first 4 or 5 years. And the reality is most of our customers refinance within about 5 years anyway. We'll go to our website, so it's keystart.com.au. And the one piece of advice I'd get is start with the finance first. Make sure you really understand what you're getting into, that you know how much you can afford to borrow, and what the conditions are, and then you're free to go and start looking for your dream home.